Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amy Elma Chitya, and I would like to say thank you very much for Ma'am Sri Sumarni as our lecturer in this subject, English Proficiency for Teacher. And today I would like to share my experience on my listening practice based on SAFER in C1 level. So before I would like to share the experience, I want to ask you as my viewer in this YouTube channels, and do you know what level you are in listening skill based on the SAFER as well, and how many often you do the listening practice by yourself? And you can write down your answer in my comments on the YouTube on my video as well. So let's jump the point of this session. Listening is a key of aspect of communications. It can improve our understanding and also make us a better communicators. And after I completing the practices my listening skill for 47 minutes in the link that I will write down also in the video descriptions about developing learners' autonomy in digital learning context. So based on the video, I can reflect on 3 points. The first is about the advantages of participating in the listening practice. When I follow the listening practice, I am more aware of how the individuals construct arguments and convey the information. And also, I paying close attention to how others sources orally during speeches. For example, during the listening practice, I may be understood the informations that have conveyed and the purpose of the speaker materials. So from the listening materials, I have some points. The first is the listening material explore the concept of learner autonomy and what it involves in digital learning context. And the second is to consider how learners' autonomy can benefit both learners and teacher. And the third is to introduce a range of practice approaches to developing learners' autonomy in digital learning context. The second point of my listening practice is about the challenges or the difficulty I encounter while taking the listening practice. Uh, from the listening materials, there are covered the real life situations, and also, unfortunately, I had some difficulties while listening practice, such as I quickly forgetting what was I hear and not recognizing the word I knew and a message, and also I commonly ignoring the next part while thinking about the meaning, and also I being unable to form a sentence or the word that I have heard. And the third point that based on my listening experience about the strategy that I did to reduce my listening difficulties from the some previous research, some the researcher that I have found that who investigate the student listening comprehension difficulty, they came to conclude that the students need to pay close attention to the listening materials, and we can also make a face record like we are doing right now and try to understand the meaning of each word. So from the whole of my experiences, I can conclude that there are 3 points of my listening experience. The first is about the the about the advantages that I can got from the listening practice, and the second is about the challenges I face during the listening practice, and the third is about the strategy how I can reduce my difficulty in listening skills. Okay, That's all my sharing experience. And this is your turns to share your experience. You can also follow the way how I can convey my experience in my YouTube channel so everyone can watch us and it can be a reference for others. All right, thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.